Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 17 of our African Power Achievement Run here as Congo. Last episode, we fought a war with Portugal. Unfortunately, we of course had to take a loss on that one, because unexpectedly, they brought France in. I didn't think that would happen, because in the first, I think it was 2 weeks, they didn't call them in, and then the third week, they ended up doing that, so France absolutely walked all over my country. France was actually the reason I ended up losing. It was a battle against France. I had the war goal for a little while, and then we lost that because France just slapped and crushed my entire army. So Portugal is a slight pushover, but France is a real problem to deal with in the future. Anyways, today we'll continue with our economic growth, which is fantastic, by the way. It's completely unexpected that we'd gain this much from revanchism. But revanchism doesn't last forever, of course, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to use it for what we can. It currently goes down, I'm assuming, like 0.5 or 0.3 a month, maybe. Yeah, it looks like 0.5 might be the magic number there. But for what it's been worth recently, it is a massive amount of taxation. I have to admit, it is a massive amount of taxation, which is really nice. As well as, you know, the national unrest is really nice. Boosts up manpower recovery as well, which is very nice. So, as someone who doesn't often, you know, see revanchism as a mechanic, I'm actually kind of, you know, it's brought me a new light towards what losing a war can do for you. So I'm really not too concerned about it, actually. Really not. Our inflation's going down slightly. We're going to get out one of our loans real quick. Pay it off real quick. It should only take, what is that, 3 months? 4 months, maybe? 4 months, yeah. 4 months we can pay off the loan, and then we can start building buildings, I think. Would be a really nice idea. Actually, we might even want to, might even, maybe. I have an idea. I have a few ideas, actually. See, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have an economy, which is nice. First of all, but the things I'm going to use it for is going to be kind of a reinvestment back into said economy, starting with this, obviously. But see how that we have this missionary strength? Well, we're going to be swapping him out for taxation, first of all, for even more money. Second of all, we might want to start hiring level 2 advisors, actually, because we don't have the greatest future when it comes to heirs and such. Of course, we can also ask for a bit of Diplo power here, which would be kind of good. That costs quite a bit to go through the whole thing. We could go down exploration a little more. In fact, I grabbed idea cost a little bit to counteract the corruption. And speaking of corruption, we could go for a full route, which is nice. Sure, that's fine. Gain the Diplo. I think we'll go for these, even if not just for the colonial range, but it'll also decrease the cost of Diplotech. And we're at 15. I think I'm going to wait for this to spread around the place. Yeah, this one's going up real fast, which is nice. These areas are going up kind of fast, which is good. And we'll eventually stockpile money for it, but for now, 14 is kind of the limit. We can't grab the next institution, so we won't buy anything with it. Instead, we'll go and grab that. We'll probably go for yearly prestige, maybe? Yeah, sure. We'll buy a couple of ideas and keep going. Quality, we could go down over here, but I'm kind of looking for the maintenance modifier as well. Keep going down defensive, maybe. Would be a nice idea. Exploration and defensive, I mean, it's nothing too particular. Nothing too special. Yeah, nothing too great. There we go, 7 per month because we're rooting out corruption at maximum quantity. Which is good, at least. Minus 0.82. Of course, it'll go back up over time. How about we, actually, we should reinvest into the economy. Keep it as it is, maybe we'll use it for money. Admiral... This regiment cost, not super important. This national unrest, not really. These are kind of really bad parliament issues. Don't need the sailors. The recruitment time is at. The regiment costs, I think, affect maintenance, don't they? I believe so, right? Let me check here. I think, yeah, so if you decrease the cost, I'm pretty sure that decreases maintenance as well, although I can't be certain about that. We can do a quick check, because, like, really the only useful thing we can do right now is recruitment time in this thing, so either way. We can lose a bit of prestige, grant some autonomy is okay. Legitimacy's fine. Oh, and there you go. It's easy stuff. Did that decrease maintenance? I think it did, actually. Very slightly. Oh! Ah, there we go. We got... Now I'm confused. Who is the true heir to the throne here? Who's the true heir? Is it this Republic generic looking guy here with a 1-1 and then 4 in a different stat, or is it this brilliant 2-4-6 here? Well, let's check. I actually got the good one? Really? Okay. That's solid. That's good. That's fine with me. I'll take it. Totally okay. Okay, let's start building a couple of buildings. Too expensive? Probably, yeah. Let's invest in a few buildings, because we definitely can make a lot of money out of this. Yeah, and in Pemba especially, the taxation is massive. Let's look for trade. There's not too much to look forward to there. Bit of manufacturing stuff would do well. But let's obviously go with what we want up here. I did pay off that loan, right? I did pay off that loan. Good. Okay. Now this, we no longer need the adult baptism, so we'll get rid of it. We'll replace it with something else. Probably production efficiency. Sounds like a solid idea to me. For more money. We'll go and grab the very nice temple over there. The workshop, I think. That was the superior one? I believe so. I think that was the right one to grab. Native Uprising means nothing to me. The building's looking good. Moravian Separatists, I don't think we'll see those do anything, but... oh well. On the bright side, it looks like global trade is somehow passing through here. You're finally getting an institution, my son. I'm so proud of you, Moravi. Finally getting an institution and joining the world of modern tech. That took you long enough, really. Okay, let's grab something else. 0.16 or 0.2. Or this, which doesn't actually tell me how effective it will be. It just sort of... it exists. Let's go for the 0.2 then, yeah? Yeah. More money out of that would be nice. Workshop's done. Oh, maybe I should have waited, because let me check, actually. Can I make a church in... okay, I can make a church in here. Much rather refund and build the church there, then. That's worth a lot more. So now we have a lengthy truce to work out our business with. A 9-year truce, which is... yeah, it's good enough for me, really. Our manpower's about to cap. Maybe I should build a few more guys? Perhaps. We'll use the recruitment, you know, as long as we have it. Maybe I should get... is the morale of armies? No, there's nothing too particular to grab here. Morale of navies, nah. Inflation reduction wouldn't be bad, but the taxation's helping us a lot. Missionary maintenance cost will be useful in the future, and then Deus Vult will be very nice. As well as giving us the infantry combat ability and trade power. So, we're pretty much taking the time today to finish a couple of idea trees, maybe. You know, actually do stuff that kind of matters, while we wait for the institution to spread. Let's try and also make a few friends now that I think of it. Who's likely to try and be friends with us? A few nations over here, a lot of them are looking garbage in military technology. Yeah, if I had the admin and Diplo, I would take over this entire area. But, anyone else? Mercuria? 14 mil? Oh, it's not so good. It's not so good, not gonna lie. You are invading the Mamluks, though. You might have a chance at survival. Well, you're looking okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. We'll be friends. Anaria, are you still friends with me? Yes, good. Royal marriage works out for me as well. Maybe we should try and be friends with people that hate us, or perhaps threatening countries at least. Lose admin, or we can spend reform progress for loyalty. This takes a long time to get through, you know? I might wanna... I think I'll lose the admin, actually. As much as that hurts. I think I will take that. This colony's taking its sweet time, which is fine. Oh yeah, we can decrease the army maintenance, actually. Just a little bit like that. The corruption, maybe we can root out a little bit more? I don't know. More buildings, we can have one there, or there. I think we'll take that one right there. Okay, well, it's been a little bit of a wild ride, this campaign. Starting out was not so good. The war, of course, was garbage. Let's not, you know, paint that in any other way. That was a bad time. But I think there's a decent chance. It really depends on a few things. If France gets into another war, that works for us. Do you hate Spain, actually? Okay, you guys hate each other. I'm expecting something between you two, so please go ahead and do that. I'm pretty much begging. I'll improve relations with Spain, actually. There's a chance they won't hate us. It's not a significant chance. But if it's a successful chance, we are in business, I have to admit. Production or tax. Production in this case. I'm just going to check the total stuff we can get here, because we have 54% of it, making for a total of 12.17. Okay, okay. Now what else can we do here? Do I want to stop my collection over here? No, we're earning a massive amount of money, actually. The 4 ducats there is like as much as we're making in our home node. Definitely going to want to keep that guy there. Good stuff. So no more missionaries for a little while, which is good for us, I suppose. We can ask for money, that'll hurt them, but I can use it for development. For, you know, for buildings and stuff is what I mean. Trade, this isn't actually super useful. I could use it for stuff like developing ports to be useful, actually. Like, you don't have a port, but you have a port. The market town, yeah. Like this natural harbor, we can upgrade as well. To give us more trade in this region. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit more. It's something. Get this next idea. Keep going down the idea groups for now. We might also want to upgrade this area. And some of the stuff back home, because we don't even have all of our own stuff, so you might want to do this. Because why not? Well, okay, it looks like we have the slight chance of Spain not hating us in the future, which is looking nice. If it weren't for... Should check that out, it's fine, okay. If it weren't for the fact that Spain really wants my stuff, but a little less so, they still want it, but not as much, perhaps I can work something out with them. The distance between borders really shouldn't be that much. Like, we both understand how this calculation is done, Spain. We are next door. We are neighbors. We have borders with each other. But I don't think they care that much about that. We'll grab that for the land maintenance modifier and the provincial trade company. Hey, the infantry combat's nice as well. I don't know what you did, what your job was, but it wasn't that important. Inquisitor, these both are admin guys, so there's no point in taking that. We could get a diplomat, maybe? Or a minister? No, that's yearly inflation. That's also admin stuff. So let's go with, I guess improved relations is fine. And maybe an extra natural harbor thing here. Workshop's done, which is good stuff. We can improve this next month. How about no, I want to improve these. Yeah, I want to improve those. I think I'll also take this away from the clergy, because it wasn't supposed to go to the clergy. It's a bad idea that I gave it to them. Give it to the burghers instead. Anything else I should give to the burghers? Probably. Over here's a big yes. I don't see anything else in the Great Lakes. In fact, I think... Does the Great Lakes have a single A single place? Like one of these, really. That's the whole Great Lakes. Not a single one in any other place. That is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. That is the truth. That's kind of weird. But okay. That's not really any of my concern. So, Spain. I see you guys are, in theory, technically, enjoying my company. So, I think it would be in both of our best interests if you would stop hating me for the things that you want, and we're best friends with each other. I can technically give them a gift. That's 25 ducats. Which, if it doesn't, actually, boost up by 25, I'm pretty sure a gift technically counts as, the AI seeing you as not wanting to kill you. And we can also set ourselves to friendly. No, we can't, really. Spain does not... Oh, it doesn't even hold 50 opinion. It's I guess we can do threatened. Willing to ally them for safety. Yeah, that's true. That is 100% true, actually. Literally allying Spain for safety. Yeah, that's accurate. That's fair. I'll take that one. Let's bump up the corruption routing. Because I think we're pretty much done on the whole building. We don't have much else we can go ahead and do that with. So I'll root out corruption for a little while. The buildings are going to help out a little bit. Not super large amount. We'll let these build up a little bit. What am I willing to wait for? Probably until... Not a massive amount, let's be real. Let's see how Bengala's doing. Benguela, sorry. Benguela? Benguela, that one. It's doing okay. Benin? Doing okay. It is global trade. I would expect the trade ports to do a little better. They don't, though, for some reason. Oh, I need to have trade power, of course, that makes sense. I didn't give you a marketplace, nor did I improve your thing. So that's kind of fair. We'll just let it spread through the capital region, where it is apparently worth 25% of our entire economy. So, 1,200 ducats later, and we might have a good chance of getting something done. That's a lot of money. Anyways, we'll continue down here. We'll move you guys over as well. I really want to try and be friends with Spain. But how would I do that? How would I do such a thing? Not very easily, but it's doable. Also, is our heir now in... he's indulgent, of course he is. Okay, interesting. We can go to war with Malindi for Ajuran and Antomoro? Antomoro? Yes, this Madagascar nation here. Well, you guys have Tech 13, and you have Tech 13, so you guys are worth nothing compared to me. We might want to take over Malindi, actually. In theory, now this is just a theory of mine here, we could take over the trade in this area and set ourselves up as the trade power. We could move our trade capital here, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, I'll think about it. For now, I will, build up the men, build up the army. To a degree. The colony's gonna do its best. I'll turn up the music in the meantime. Because there's a lot of internal building right now. Ah, rest in peace, that general. Sucks to be him right now. We'll grab, I guess another one of these. Ooh, minus 25% cost? That is a brilliant tech cost. Might want to take this while it's worth it. Because that is a lot. Wow. That counteracts the entirety of, I think, both our corruption and the institution penalty. So that is looking solid. I think we'll go ahead and use that. Hard times, that sucks. Oh well. So yeah, so I'm wondering if Britain's ever going to want independence. No, they don't. I think we're going to see a strong Russia today. A Russia who actually almost doesn't hate me enough to wait. Army and Navy. If we can bump those up. I'm just saying, theoretically, I'm not going to get anyone's hopes up. But I do see Russia with only a minus 17 asking about our Army and Navy strength. which we both have the capacity to continue building. I'm just gonna put it out there. It does indeed exist. 0.83 reduction yearly. Okay, we're finally fixing some of the corruption from earlier, but we're gonna drop it down a little. To make some more money. To make more money, to make more men. That's how the world goes round. Money for manpower. You'll fight me, but yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't know how far we can actually take this whole thing. This whole potential ally with Russia thing. They don't hate us. They don't really know us, but we're a tolerated heretic, apparently. And I do like tolerated heretics. Now, the even stupider thing, I'm gonna like... Yeah, I'm just saying, it's theoretically possible, in theory, to get an alliance, then the royal marriage, and then potentially get a personal union over both Russia and England. We're not gonna talk about that, okay. We're not gonna talk about the frivolous things that probably won't ever happen. That is to say, things that have like a 0% chance of happening. It's fun to fantasize, but there's no point in really thinking about it. We'll build some cavalry, we'll build a couple cannons, and we're gonna get this party started. Because letting yourself stand still for a while is nothing but stagnation, and we're gonna go and... definitely not build ships. Or will we? I could build ships. I could build a couple of ships. I could build, like, a few ships. And then we'll take this. We'll take the top one, obviously. Oh, they're taking my great power status. We'll have to wrestle that back after another war. Let me build, like, 3 flutes or something, I don't know. And then we'll invest in the Diplo. Because, yeah, that is a 547, despite the 22, despite the corruption, which is good. France is no longer a valid rival. They might hate us less, which is good. I really want France to hate us less, because they're less willing to join any wars when that's the case. So we'll see what we can do there. Yeah, still minus 17. I don't think we'll see Russia really do that much. I don't know, it was fun to think about, but we'd be hard-pressed to actually get anything useful out of it. We'll finish off religious ideas, I suppose. For that real quick. Yeah. Which is good. Now we get, of course, Deus Vult, which is a nice CB. We can't use it against many people. We can use it against you, though. We can use it against you. Maybe I should use a bit of Deus Vult. Anyways, we'll try and get rid of some of the imbalance here. Actually, now that I think of it, just slightly. Do I want to destroy my economy just to take this for like an extra 22% less? Probably. Now that I think of it. When's this next? Oh, in a little while. We'd be taking out like 1,000 ducats of debt, but I'm doing it just for the embrace. I embrace it. Look at this cost, 414. Delicious. Okay, that was like a questionable decision, but I occasionally make good decisions. We'll see if this was one of them. It's a bit of interest, but I'm of course going to decrease corruption and just drop the army maintenance a little bit. We'll no, I don't want that. Give me that, thank you. Revoke the embargo, perhaps, would be nice. You'll probably win that, right? Yeah, there you go. Revoke the embargo against the very dead Mamluks. France enjoys our company, at least. If nothing else. They are next door and yet too far away. That's a real big problem with trying to ally Europeans. They're just so far out of the way, apparently. Except for Russia, who's extremely close. Close enough, apparently. I don't know why this is allowed to be a thing, but this isn't. Probably a lot of the other reasons. Trust being one of them, because we were at war with each other, which makes sense. Interesting. Okay. What else is next here? We could grab the next Diplo in 4 years. Yeah, we can really power ourselves through Diplo. I think I will do that, actually. throw ourselves directly through the Diplo worlds. Ah, even better. Hold on. Ferocity. We'll take the, we'll actually take the Diplo in this case. France likes us better as well, which is always a solid move. Always a solid move. New trade good right there, which is good. Put these guys together. Okay. Oh, another merchant. I didn't even notice we had that. We could use you to push. Push towards my node. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, do we not get that that issue from doing this? From collecting in here? Interesting. Usually you do get a penalty across like everywhere else. Was I looking at the wrong place? I was looking at the wrong place. Hold on. What is it to do? We should see a problem with this, but we're not seeing a problem with it. So should I be complaining? Probably not. I'm gonna have to recheck those rules. Pretty sure those are not working as intended. We'll figure those out eventually, probably. Anyways, we'll boost ourselves up slightly. Get 2 cannons, I guess, for level 2 forts. I'll be a 24. 26, is that that's the current army width. Okay, good. That's what I want. I want one full width army before we finish off today's episode. Anything for the... I don't want more corruption, sorry. That's not how things are going to work here today. No more corruption for now. We'll keep it sort of like that, though. That's fine. Okay, I need a new general. Does France actually, like me? No. We are at 96, but they're not friendly with us. I could demand some... Oh, yeah, of course, let's demand something. New World Missions sure counts. Influence or the 10 influence? Probably the 10 influence. And this. For those extra admin points. For which we can use for none of this stuff. We can just use it purely for tech, which is something I enjoy saying. Now, let's get ourselves a new general here. Who has decent maneuver. We'll bump up the maintenance, and I guess we'll stand right over here. Ooh, speaking of war, they're doing a crusade. Okay, cool. Crusade against Harar Mercuria. Really? Mercuria, like my ally kind of Mercuria. An area, it looks like you guys are going to get slapped, I'm sorry. Harar, Mogadishu, and Najran. You're not at war with them yet, so I'll give it a chance to take a look at it. A 50% level 3 cost guy. Ooh, that is tempting. Ooh, that's tempting. That's like 7 ducats a month kind of tempting. That's too tempting. I think I'll have to take it. Oh, 9 ducats a month. My bad, sorry. Whew, that is some good stuff. Okay. I'm just wondering, like, is Mercuria going to be in this war, or did they... I think they said no to that, actually. They're allied with an area as well. So we will accept that one. That's fine. Okay, I just wanted to see. We're still gaining money despite our new level 3 advisor here. Is it because of production? A little bit, but not really. It's kind of, but kind of not. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I think we'll declare war against these two as well. We can't bring in either of these guys, but we don't really need to. Yeah, we don't really need to. Wonder if I could vassalize you just from being yourself. I don't know. Anyways, I will. I'll move up here. I will declare this war for. You have some weird claims. Why do you have claims on all this stuff? Not even right here, but okay. Zanzibar. That's a bad idea. Tangai, I guess. We'll start off with this. We'll probably end off today's episode because we're far enough. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of Economic Rebuilding and Growth. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a massive thanks to the following February patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Dylan M, Quangersol, and Rising Runner. In the $5 tier, we have Odie. And in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your donations. You're helping to move this channel forward, and I can't possibly thank you enough.